Hey everyone, it's Xant. Another week, another banner. And remember, next week is Sokai, so contain the horror. Now we'll open up with the gacha machines. The first one, Death Scythe Hell. Now this is the endless waltz version of the machine, if the giant bat wings didn't give it away. It's pretty much an upgraded Death Scythe, and still uses the same weapons and strategies. Invisible, Scythe, it's a Reaper if you somehow missed the reference. As for the armaments, it has a Vulcan turret set, a twin beam scissor, it's a fancy name for the beam scythe, and a buster shield. It's the Death Scythe's buster shield, but it has a stronger beam pincer thing on the front and the thrusters are stronger. The real neat stuff comes from the add-ons, like the active cloak and the hyper jammer. Don't expect a ton of difference from the Death Scythe we have in game already though. I figure the core EX skills will most likely be the same. Next up is a mobile suit I personally can't wait to finish, and am dedicating the next few months worth of premium material selects for, the Astray Gold Frame Amatsu Mina, or the RE2 Amatu for short. The former name is quite the mouthful, but it is a stunner of a suit. One of the 5 Morgan Rate G Project Astray prototypes, the base Gold Astray was retrieved from Heliopolis as it was being destroyed, got shipped to Orb, and reconstructed into the RE Amatu, and eventually the RE2 Amatu after it lost some limbs in combat. Now, the weapons on this. Pardon my less than stellar Japanese as I go through these, because they really went all out with naming these ones. So, as with all the Strays, it has an Eagle Stellan turret set in the head. It has the Maga no Ikutachi Claw. Now, these are claws on the back that absorb enemy energy on contact. It uses Mirage Colloid magic. Originally, these needed contact to work, but eventually they became even more magical by becoming AoE non-contact. Absolute shenanigans on this. I don't know which version we're going to get, but at the end of the day, that's just not a fair weapon. It has 2 Magashira no Hoko harpoons. The point is phase shift covered, so it can and will ignore any armor it hits. The trajectory of the harpoons after being thrown can be controlled loosely with attached cables. They're like pseudo-dragoons. It has a Tricaros Kai shield. If you remember, the Blitz had a Tricaros as well, same deal. Comes with Lancer darts, beam rifle, and a beam blade. It has a Sumuha no Tachi triple claw. Now, these are little claws on the forearm designed to trip up enemy movements or interfere with their weapon operation. Think pocket sand for melee range. And 2 Totsuka no Tsurugi sabers. Now these are rapiers, non-beam, so they're just physical. They're designed for pinpoint attacks, disable sensors, get in the cracks of armor, things like that. Now there's one more weapon it has, I'm just not sure if we're going to get it or not. I'll bring it up anyways. The Okitsu no Kagami beam shield system. It uses the same concept as the Umbrella of Artemis, a colossal shield system that was impenetrable until the Blitz snuck in and rocked its world. So I guess it technically remained impenetrable, it had to be turned off before anyone could do anything about it. That's a pretty good track record. Obviously, you can use this as a defensive system, but it can also become a beam blade. Now, the emitter itself is actually attached with a cable, so it can be launched, it can be brought back in. So you can use it as a whip-like blade, or I guess technically a flail, if you think about it. Put shield on end, swing it around. It's kind of weird. Anyways, I should note the machine has Mirage Colloid as well. It's a one-suit party of tricks. Mirage Colloid pretty much does most of the carrying for this. Alright, so that was a lot of information about one suit. Now, we're going to move on to the welfare. That looks suspiciously like the Sinanju, but isn't. Your patience is being tested, apparently, for everyone that's still waiting. Rebou comes from the short animation 1 of 72, of which I can only find mentions of, but no footage. My Google Fu was either getting really weak, or it was a live-only showing. Anyways, a sleeves-modified Bawu with Psycho Frame to facilitate separated coordination, the suit was meant to be full frontals, but he got the Sinanju before that could happen. There's not a lot else to say about the suit, frankly. It had almost no appearances throughout all the Gundam media, only showing up briefly in the manga and that one short OVA that I can't find any video for. Anyways, weapons. It has 2 beam sabers, a beam Vulcan turret set, 2 4-tube grenade launchers, 2 machine cannons, 1 flexible beam gun, 12 missiles, 1 beam rifle, 1 shield, and there's actually 2 beam axes that can be mounted on the shield as well, which is pretty neat, and a grenade launcher. Now the grenade launcher can be mounted on the shield or the beam rifle, wherever you want to put it. The suit can also be split into two, the top half becoming the Rebou attacker and the bottom becoming the Rebou nutter. I can't keep a straight face saying that name. It is so goddamn ridiculous. The best part is that the psycho frame is on the nose portion of the nutter. Good luck. I couldn't make this up if I tried. Who names these things? Alright, let's move away from the machines and on to the pilots. I bet you guys recognize Lock-on Stratos. Now, as this video is being done before I can see his name, I'm assuming it's Neil DeLandy and not Lyle, since we got Season 1 Setsuna just recently. 00 month, woo! Anyways, the unofficial leader of Gundam Meisters, due to him being the only one without crippled social skills or insanity, Lock-on is, to nobody's surprise, a sniper. A charismatic sniper. It seems like an odd combination when you consider tropes usually paired with snipers, but I guess that's why people like him so much. During his tenure in 00, I think the only shots he missed were on plot armor pilots, and even then they were close shaves. You don't get a much better resume than that. Our final pilot for this banner is Stella Lucier, a child with the body of a teenager. A product of the Earth Alliance's extended program, she's a rather loose cannon when it comes to combat, innocent, playful, and terrified of death to the core. Her teammates and commander frequently spur her into action by telling her she'll die if she doesn't kill them first. Isn't that workplace harassment? Anyways, and that flips her switch and off she goes on a rampage. But take it too far and she becomes a crying wreck, barely capable of piloting her own suit. Ignoring that glaring flaw, she's beyond capable, whether in a mobile suit or not, due to the extended program's drugs and all the other things they do to the people. After many fights, many kills, and getting handed the Destroy Gundam to obliterate Eurasia, she finally died in Berlin when Plot Armor Yamato landed a killing blow. Shin disliked that, then got revenge. But it's Jesus Yamato, so why bother? Did nothing. Now, trivia bit, Stella's Japanese voice actress also did the voice for Flay. Stella is like Shin's Flay, and I found that kinda neat. She also did the voices for Nataro and Rei. Quite the interesting repertoire of characters she did. And with all that, we're wrapped up and good to go. But before that, shillin' time. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It helps spread it around to others and just gets more visibility for it. And if you like my content in general, hit the subscribe button for more. And finally, if you want to really help without doing either of those things, join my Patreon and support the channel. Alright, peace out. See you guys in the next video.